Well, hello and welcome to a very sunny Fort Augustus. Temperatures today are due to hit about 20 degrees centigrade, and we are back doing the second half of the Great Glen Way. So I did the first half back in January of this year, and that was Fort William to Fort Augustus, and you did
the first half in September from Fort William to Fort Augustus.
Yeah, so we're back to finish the walk, this time going from Fort Augustus up to Inverness, and that will complete the 79-mile Great Glen Way. So come along, we've got hopefully 4 days of walking with some of the best views of the walk, and the forecast is looking very good. So come along with us and hopefully you'll enjoy the views. Welcome back. So we are just over 2 kilometres outside of Fort Augustus, and we've come to a split in the road. So we've got the option, if we go down that way, we can just turn around and show you. Yeah, that way just behind me there. That's the low route to continue on our journey today, which we are going to just past Invermoriston. We're booked into a hostel there tonight. But this way, just behind me, if you can see it over my shoulder, that is the high route. So it's about the same distance, but obviously with it being a high route, there's a bit more climbing involved, but the views are meant to be amazing. So we are going to take the high route. even in this heat, and see how we get on. So we'll bring you back at the top, and hopefully we'll have some good views. See you soon.
Well, welcome back everybody. That's us about 4 kilometres away from Fort Augustus, and we've just come to what I think is the peak, the high point. Oh, somebody's shaking his head. But what I'll do is I'll just spin you around and let you see the views. It's worthwhile coming the high route. Just pretty amazing. Although this is not quite the high point of this area, because if you look just behind me, it goes even further up. But anyway, we'll bring you back when there's more to see. See you soon. Hi everybody, welcome back. Well, like we said earlier, well I said earlier, I thought we were at the high point of the day. Well actually we're not. We are now, which is probably another 2 kilometres on from where we were. But we found a nice little stone seat which has got super views, which are just behind me now. But what I'll do is I'll turn you around and let you see the views all round. So that's the view up to Inverness, the north. And I'll just swing you right round. You're not going to see too much beyond that knoll over there. But yeah, stunning. And what an amazing day we're having with the weather. Just sunshine, bit of wind, which is good. Keeping it cool enough for walking, which is fine. Anyway, we'll bring you back when there's something good to see.
Hi and welcome back. That's us finished day one. So that was Fort Augustus to just past Invermoriston. We're here at the Lochside Backpackers Hostel with Loch Ness just in the background there, as you can see. So if you see Nessie behind us, let us know in the comments. So today was just over 12 kilometres, well just short of 13 kilometres that we did. Give you a bit about our plans as well. So today we've walked to here. Tomorrow we're planning to walk to Drumnadrochit, and we then have decided to split the following section, which is 30 odd kilometres from Drum to Inverness. We've decided to split that into two, so we're going to do that over 2 days rather than the 1 day, just to make it more enjoyable for ourselves. Been a fantastic day today. It's probably been the best section for me so far. Probably one of the highlights for me was just walking along quite high ridgeline with the views over the loch, and the weather has been really good today as well. What about yourself? What's been your highlights?
I suppose my highlight would be the same. I quite enjoyed the stone seat at the top of what we thought was the highest point, but it wasn't. So yeah, it was quite nice to sit there.
Any low points for you?
My low point probably was the descent down into Invermoriston. It's a bit relentless on the knees and quite gravelly, so just needing to be a bit more cautious coming down.
Yeah, I probably agree with that. I lost my footing a couple of times. Look, walking winded, I fell onto a rock and scraped my knuckles.
He grazed his fingers.
Look, really bad, really bad. Another high point for me today as well. So we're doing this early March. It's the 10th of March today.
Yep.
And okay, we had a bit of a breeze today, but not a single midgie was out. And that's always a huge bonus here in Scotland. So no midges here at all. So hopefully over the next few days that'll continue. Okay, so yeah, we're going to leave you. We're going to go and grab something to eat, maybe have a drink or two that's available here at the hostel, and hopefully get an early start today. We've got a longer day tomorrow. I think it's about 18 kilometres we've got to do tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
They are holding a ceilidh tonight at the hostel.
Yeah, that's true. On a Saturday night here at the hostel, they do generally hold either an open mic or a ceilidh, and it's a ceilidh tonight. So yeah, we'll see.
But you'll need more than one drink to get him up on the dance floor.
Oh, I'll need a lot more than one drink to get up on the dance floor. Right, thanks for joining us, and we shall see you for day 2. Bye bye.
Bye bye.